Oh, I love this city. Today we're going to look at Parashat Miketz. Now, I'm a man who's actually traveled around different parts of the world. My dad's from Scotland, my mum's from Morocco, and I've been to different places, and sometimes you leave a place and you're sad and you wish you didn't have to go, and sometimes you're really happy that you left. You just want to get out of there. But here in our passage, what we find is Joseph, who's left his family, left his troubles, and he's become a new man. And you can see by the way he talks to Pharaoh in our passage, he says, Pharaoh, I can't interpret your dreams, but God can. You can see his character's changed. He's not the self-absorbed guy that he was. But then all of a sudden, he gets confronted, not with his future, but with his past. His brothers show up in Egypt, and all of a sudden, the old guy, the old Joseph, comes up, and he wants revenge. He wants to take it out on his brothers. But that's not the way it's going to happen. Joseph breathes, takes a pause, and he actually is able to treat his brothers nicely and kindly. He tests them, but he treats them differently than he might have before, and it's pretty brilliant. Now, there is a king, a ruler, not Joseph, who eventually comes to this earth and he confronts something. He doesn't confront his own past, but he confronts our past, all of our pasts, and that is Jesus. He comes and he confronts them and takes them for us. That is what I believe Parashat Miketz is all about. When you find yourself changed, but you have to confront something from your past, don't shirk away, don't hide. Confront it, and remember, you're not alone. Someone's with you. His name is Jesus. That's Parashat Miketz.
So wow, thank you so much again, Yoel. That was such a beautiful parasha. I really enjoyed listening to it. He became this prince of Egypt, right? And it was such a different, he was like Jewish, and like now he's like in Egypt and he's a prince,
right?
You know, and he has to handle his brothers, which kind of like,
which kind of brings him back
yeah,
to this old world that he used to be in.
Right.
And so now he has to figure out, how is he going to behave with them?
Yeah, how are you going to handle this situation? And us as believers, I feel like that happens a lot. And I'm actually so excited when I became a believer to meet my friends again. And I was proud to show them, like, I'm not going to steal your phones, you know. It's going to be okay next to me now, you know. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to love you. And I have no, like, selfish ambitions or selfish, you know what I mean, interests. So I think it's such a cool parasha that you shared with us. Yoel, do you want to add anything?
Yeah, well, we can also try to prove that we've changed.
Right.
On our own strength, right? Yeah.
No, even the fact that I was changed almost overnight, from one person to a different person. And I didn't do that myself. And so I wanted to go right out to the people that hate me and say, look, I'm a different person. And they're like, well, you're just saying that, and I know who you are, and I've seen where you've come from. Right. And it's the same with Jesus. When he comes into his own town, you know, they rejected him in his own town. His family didn't even, you know, thought he was crazy. Right. And that's kind of what, you know, we try to prove ourselves, and I don't think we should do that. We have to let God do that work. And eventually in the story of Joseph, God did the work by showing the brothers who Joseph was, and what he had done, and what God had done with their family.
Right.
You know, and yes.
Joseph could have just judged them and had them killed on the spot.
Yep.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had grace.
He
and
did.
Love.
He was able to bring who he had become into this old situation and the old thing, right? Where I think a lot of us, we mess up. And I'm not saying, oh, you should feel worse about messing up. No, we shouldn't. But I think we should recognize that, you know, those things can happen. Your past will find you.
It will.
Right. Yeah?
Even as a believer.
As a believer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, and your new Christian smile and your new Christian love for people won't necessarily just, you know, solve all the problems.
That's right.
You have to get ready.
Right, be prepared. Wow, that was beautiful. I love these stories of the Bible. And I love it when you share it with us.
Aww.
Thank you so much, Yoel. If you guys enjoy this content, don't forget to leave a like.
Subscribe.
And share the video.
With everybody and anybody you know. God bless you guys.
God bless you.
And have a great.
Thanks, Yoel.
You're welcome.
day or night or anything you want, whenever.
Wrap it up, bro. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.